Well, this week we meet a four-legged friend who survived an almost certain death in the middle of the Nevada desert. She now brings hope and happiness to children in times of pain, stress, and fear.
Now, Hogan is her name, and she was rescued by a train engineer in the middle of nowhere. Now, 4 years later, Hogan and her rescuer, Ken, have joined the therapy dog movement in Utah, and they are paying it forward.
Ken Vanmoorhem rides the rails for Union Pacific.
She'd been out there for about 4 months.
It was 4 years ago when he spotted a lonely dog in the sagebrush, miles from civilization.
A couple of the crews had tried to catch her.
Ken was able to rescue the dog.
Her right rear knee was basically destroyed.
After spending the winter fending off coyotes, she was in pretty bad shape.
Her right rear hip, the ball was out of the socket and on top of the pelvic bone. The pelvis was broken in 2 spots.
Ken nursed the dog back to health and named her Hogan, after the train tunnel where she was rescued.
She had chewed off her foot to get out of a snare trap.
Hogan learned how to live without her leg, and a chance meeting brought her and Ken to Shriners Hospital for Children.
So what we have here is we made Hogan a custom carbon fiber prosthetic.
That's where James Knackstead created a one-of-a-kind prosthetic leg for Hogan.
There's something special with Hogan.
Now Hogan and Ken are paying it forward to other patients at Shriners.
They both have their special needs, and they connected. They totally connected with each other.
Hogan is now a trained therapy dog and helping kids like Crystal Caldwell.
She's the happiest little girl ever.
Crystal recently had surgery, and Hogan provided comfort during a very scary time.
Got her hand up there and actually reached up to touch him. And it was, to me, that was a milestone. She's 17. So 17 years to pet a dog to me was a miracle.
We think Hogan and Ken are perfect candidates for the KUTV 2 News Pay It Forward program. So Ken, meet Mountain America Credit Union CEO Sterling Nielsen.
But how are you using Hogan right now to touch the lives of children? We'd like to help out, cover some of those expenses. We have $500 here for you to help out.
Oh.
And hopefully you can touch some children's lives, make a difference.
Yeah, that dog had so many injuries. You know, we just touched the surface in the story, but check this out. This is a letter that was written by Ken, kind of documenting what happened from the very first time that he saw the dog, which he named Hogan, until it was actually rescued. So we've put this on our website for you, and all you have to do is go to KUTV.com. You can read his account of seeing the dog for the first time and how finally they were able to get the dog and bring it back into society. So
we do have that for you on our website at KUTV.com. Just click on the Pay It Forward link for the letter and to watch again tonight's story. And you can also go there to nominate someone in your community who is doing something great for a future Pay It Forward.
We want to know about it, that's for sure. That was a great story tonight.
Yeah, I love
that poor little guy. I mean, he really suffered, but hey, they got to him, and he's doing fine now, so that's great.
We've made that drive across 80 when they say in the middle of nowhere.
There's not much out there.
Not much out there in the middle of Nevada. Coming up.